remember that from something like that. That's what's like men get theirs, you better get yours. So that's why I'm teasing Frank.
Wait a
I was
minute.
giving him a hard
You
time.
really on a schedule, Frank?
No, listen.
Let me go on silence
What it
for a
sound
minute.
like?
Oh my goodness.
How you schedule 15 minutes?
But I want men to understand that it's most of the time it's when the woman want it, because you ain't gonna get her to do nothing that she don't want to do when she don't want it. So when she want it, look here, man, you better get these 15, 20 minutes, and then it's a wrap after that. I'm almost 50 years old, man. I'm not one of those little young guys.
You are young. You still young.
Now I understand where you're coming from, bro. So you should have said that earlier.
You
So
young.
you're almost 50. See, I'm over 50, so now I understand exactly, because I have the exact same attitude as you at this age. You know what I mean? So yeah, I got to you.
Okay, so may I pose a question?
Anything beyond 20 minutes, you are aggravating her. And if she say,
Is that right, ladies? Ladies, tell them. Is that yes or no?
You done lost the battle.
Hey, yo, Frank, you got a more lady in your pencil, man?
Really quickly. I'm sorry, sir. Go ahead.
Master of your craft. Please. No. Come on, ladies. Tell me, is it yes or no? I'm asking you down there.
Negative.
Negative. No from me.
An hour.
All the way up to scratching my head, rubbing my back. It's all about intimacy, not just about getting it off.
That's what I was saying earlier. Absolutely.
I've been married 25 years, and I ain't gonna really get into details on what goes on in my room, but I will say this right here. The job gets done. Either way, the job gonna get done. Either way.
But you guys are on it together, so that's all that matters, and we get it. We get it, y'all. We get it.
A good 20 minutes, you can do it all in 20 minutes. Because anything over 20 minutes.
Oh my goodness. We're gonna have another topic on this one again. We're gonna make it
over 20 minutes. If your girl has to say, hurry up, you done lost that battle, homeboy.
I was just thinking that's a fact.
Word. That's why you roll over to the bedside and you pull out something that'll, that satisfaction should be, empowering to you too. If you can't do it, hey, if it's not another, eggplant, then let it be something you can plug into the wall. Not everything goes in anatomy. Learn what pleases her. I mean, 20 minutes. I'm trying to be in there for hours. I'm trying to sweat. I'm trying to change the sheets.
Hey, look.
She said hours now. Okay, now. She said hours.
That's too much. Who's putting in the most work?
A wise man told me
young lady
you
that
need
just said that thing about
20
hours.
minutes, you rushing it. 20 is a rush. 20 minutes is
But
rushing.
seriously though,
At least slow it down.
hours of good sex, is that even possible?
You can't say that word. You can't say that word.
Galaxy.
For an hour.
You about to give me a galaxy.
You can't say that word.
You said that.
No.
Oh, no, jeez. You know what? Let me step down.
That's one.
Don't step down.
Okay. Don't go, Ricky.
Yo, Frank.
Real quick. Let me answer real quick. Frank. Your body, my body is from the head to the toe. Meaning I got all the time. We don't get in it unless it's a quick like Nicky in the car or something. I'm trying to gobble up all of you. And that's not gonna take 20 minutes. Really, we gotta set aside an hour, true. Now a quick little I understand, but everything else, like you roll over, we Netflixing and chilling. Yeah, we gonna miss a couple episodes of whatever we watch for real. Cause we don't.
I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing.
That's how we saying, Frank. But it's okay. It's all good.
But you know what, Frank? I'll tell you something. Man, look here. Let me explain something to you. And I know you over there front.
It's all good. Absolutely.
Hold on, listen to this. If I tell my wife after 20 minutes, I'm going to be, I got hell on my hands. You got to put in work, my guy.
You behind drop.
Right.
Unless you
It's a big dog if she didn't get hers. Woo.
Hey, yo, Frank, I'm going to tell you something, right? Never
She
forget
can
the
get
word.
hers. She can get hers.
Is Frank saying he's a starfish in the bedroom?
I said
Yeah,
she
Frank.
gonna be mad if she don't get hers.
Hey, she listen. She can get hers. You know, you got a 20-minute window. You better get in that 20 minutes. Because if you don't come when I come, you'll come when I come back.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is funny.
Week is Friday.
It is Friday. Hey y'all.
Hey, yo, Frank.
20 minutes. And whatever you could do in an hour or 2 hours or an hour and a half, you could do it in 20 minutes.
I guess.
Honestly, if I got the hit for an hour and a half, it ain't hit. It ain't hit. If you got the hit for an hour and a half, it ain't hit.
It's a lot
I mean,
more.
That's not well, no, that's not necessarily true. It just depends again what's going on.
I think she's
it
talking more
just
about
depends
like,
on how you make it happen.
Foreplay's involved.
But it goes back to what
Exactly.
you said
Whoever
about
said that,
foreplay.
yes.
If the foreplay is there,
Foreplay lasts 40,
If the
45
foreplay is
minutes, 30
there,
minutes. God
He
damn.
say foreplay last 3 or 4 minutes.
you should be there.
Foreplay lasts that amount.
What
45
What's
minutes.
foreplay? Tapping it on the
So-
shoulder?
Yes, but
So
just
you
bring
only
it
want
to-
dome for like 2 minutes?
Wait, y'all. Did you say foreplay lasts for 3 to 5 minutes?
No.
Oh, I
Maybe
thought I
45
heard you
minutes.
say. I
And
thought I heard.
sometimes it goes longer than that. It depends on the move.
Hey, Paige.
That's
If she tells you, hurry up, get up, how much longer you gonna be? Boy, you done failed tremendously.
Oh, let me tell you.
You better
If
get
a woman
That's
tells
what- that's what you
get
gotta
off,
think hard.
I stop right there. I'm turned off now.
You better get them 20 minutes and be on 100 with it. Because if she tell you, gosh, hurry up, you take it too long. How much longer you gonna be?
Baby, that sounds like a longer conversation you need to have.
Right.
Yeah.
Boy,
That's
That
compatibility.
means she not really interested. She's not
that's
enjoying
what
it.
She's not. She don't want to do it.
But the purpose
That's
of
what
the
it is. She
foreplay
doesn't
is
want to do it.
the purpose of the foreplay is to get you almost there.
Yeah.
If you done proper foreplay, another 15, 20 minutes should all it take. That's all it should take. That's if the foreplay was proper.
Yeah.
You know. But if you didn't do no foreplay, yeah, you might need to go an hour. I'm like the other bro, you might need to go an hour and a half to make up for that. You know.
You see, I like big girls, right? So I feed them. That's my foreplay.
but the question, what do you feed them?
Wait a minute.
What they eating?
What you
What?
give him? What you give him?
Chicken, macaroni, cheese, whatever they want, they good.
Oh, I thought you was gonna
Oh,
say
you
some
talking about
strawberries,
food.
some chocolate, some. Oh my goodness.
It's
so opposite. I'm so blind.
You should be eating strawberries from my belly. Like
Strawberries, some chocolate, some whipped cream. What's going on with these great foods that you
Oh,
used
They
to
listen,
have?
said macaroni and cheese and
Oh,
chicken.
y'all.
Wait a minute.
put a
I saw
towel
a
down, but it's
video
for the
a
chicken.
long time ago. And the lady was eating food and getting turned on by it. I don't know what video that was.
Okay.
I'm trying to. So you saying that the foreplay was dinner?
Yeah,
Had her, and she was like loving it. And she-
yeah, she loving it. Moaning everything, eating her food.
no,
Well, okay. Can we try and understand? Were you rubbing her feet? Were you massaging her buttocks at the same time? And
No,
she
girl, they was having dinner.
oh, I get it. It happened on the table. Okay.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
a meal. That's all.
The kitchen. Okay.
Yeah, Carmine.
It's the minimum for me.
That's funny. I'm
Hey,
cheating.
somebody said seafood boil.
I could suck a rib. I could suck on a rib.
I'm gonna have to go to the seafood broil for that one.
But if it ain't like that, then it ain't like that.
Oh my goodness. It has. This has been hilarious. It is. This is funny.
I know one thing. You
Yeah,
better
this
say
has been
trust.
good for me. I done knocked out about 200 miles, man, listening to with this conversation, and I really appreciate it. I even feel like I owe y'all something, but I gotta get out of here. I'm about to reach the end of my day. And I really appreciate this live, and y'all keep having fun, and I'll catch you next time, hopefully.
You
All right,
come back and
Ricky.
see us, Ricky, for sure.
Yeah, I will definitely.
A lot of fun.
Coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay, we
catch
got
you on
that.
that.
This guy might turn you on.
That's funny.
This one might turn you on. Hello. Don't mute up. Let them hear your voice. Let them hear your voice, the voice.
Hello.
Hello.
What you doing tonight?
Okay, love
How's
talking
everybody?
slow jams.
Well, what's going on?
Are you ready for me?
Well, I always like to try my voice sound as well. So I
William said
practice
that
that.
was deep.
Hi, Breezy. How about I teach you something more breezy than you?
It's too deep for me to understand what he's saying.
Say it again.
Okay, I'll be slow. Slow, sexy. Hi, how is everybody doing?
Good. Put your voice closer to the mic.
Okay. I'm here.
Okay.
I just want to feel my breath next to your ear.
Hold on, let me do this real quick. That should come in clear. Now talk. It should come through
So
clear.
hi. I like your topic. I like your topic.
Not somebody said he got a cold.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Wait, I'm trying to get
Very
my voice.
interesting.
Don't make me laugh in between.
Hilarious.
Excuse me. I apologize. Go on.
You're excused. So then, yeah, where's the dude with the big girls? Where's the dude who likes big girls?
Oh yes.
Dude.
Big girl.
He muted the one with that was serving the mac and cheese.
Oh, jeez, man.
Oh, okay, Eddie. Bed stop.
He crocked me up.
Unmute. Since you like women to eat food and have relations at the same time. You got a cute going on.
You need chicken though.
You got a different type of
Where's the dude who said, if you don't come, when I come, you can come?
That's Frank.
That was Frank. Frank said it better happen when it happened. That was Frank. Look, I remember all the sayings from Who Said What, and I'm just like
You'll come when I come back.
You dudes are crazy, man. So who's single? Who is single? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't saying it.
Frank is no, Frank. I don't play for that team, Frank. I'm cool with them, but I don't play for that team. I'm cool with them. So yeah, I'm sure you look good, but I love to pass. But I'm sure you look good.
Brother, it's very difficult for me to understand. I appreciate it. Is this your natural voice? Because it's damn hard to understand.
Yes, Layla. It's my natural voice, Layla.
You should be a
My
voice
natural
actor.
voice.
I can't. It's
Some of us are deep. Go
no,
deep.
I get it.
Real deep.
he would work really well on that smooth at night kind of music and hello there, that kind of music. Yeah, his voice would go good with that. Voiceover, look into that.
Nah, them dudes ain't trying to hire me, man. They'd be crazy, they'd be scared. They'd be like, you take my wife, man. You take my wife, my daughter, so I ain't hiring you.
It's foreign. Where are you from?
Sorry, say that again.
Where are you from?
Around the corner. Around the corner.
Yeah,
I can't tell you where I am, but around the corner.
Rumbling sound that somebody gave you
Thanks
one.
for having me, Nick.
Around the corner,
I
around
appreciate it.
yonder.
I'm surprised you're calm
Give him
today.
a throat lozenge.
Have a nice one.
Sings Nobody by Keith Sweat. Oh, yeah, he sings Nobody like Keith Sweat. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of that Keith Sweat thing. At
Country
night.
is asking where you from. Who you asking, country? Who you asking where they from?
Oh, I'm from Canada.
Oh, Canada. Okay.
Okay.
Is that where you originally born in Canada?
Nah. But it's where I call home. When I come in LA, I go back to Canada. Yeah. So how about you? Where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey, but I live in Arizona.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Hey, the voice. Does body count matter?
Hey, what's up,
Sorry.
Queen Barbie? What's up?
Does body count matter?
Hey, what's good?
I didn't hear Frank. Sorry, Frank. I didn't hear. Come again.
I said, does body count matter? Should you
Body
tell?
count. Yes, man. Body. Yeah, I wanted to say that shit. I forgot.
Oh,
Sorry.
don't cuss.
I'm really sorry. Yeah. I think it depends on the time. Nowadays, I don't think it matters. It used to matter so much before, but with all these OnlyFans and everybody simping around, you know, I don't think it matters as much as it used to. But I think it depends on the individual. You know, it's just your own self-respect for yourself. You get what I mean? You know, how good you are to feel about it. Because remember, you only people only going to see what you put out there. If you truly love yourself, you know, you respect yourself, then others will respect you and they will love you. You see? So if you disrespect yourself, then others will disrespect you too. So I'll say it depends. So go for it, but remember it has consequences. So if you're up on OnlyFans, you know, doing all that, you know, some kids will have to show a video of your son of you getting piped. You know what I mean? So I'm just being honest. I'm being honest, man. So think about it, you know. But it's at the end of the day, it's up to you. Because, you know, we live in a very open world now, you know, dudes are bugging dudes, chicks are sleeping with chicks, so it doesn't matter as much. But remember, people only respect you if you respect yourself.
Right.
So it's up to you at the end of the day.
But that doesn't make the world crazy because people just decide to sleep with whoever they want to sleep with. But if you come into a relationship with someone, should they tell you their body count?
I think it should. Do you know what? If they're going to be loyal and committed to you, and they're going to put a post away, maybe you should be forgiving. Okay, but if they're still acting loose and running around the streets and all that kind of shit, then I say give it a pass. You know, sometimes some people make mistakes and they change, right. But some people, if they still want to roll with the streets, and I say pass. There's so much out there. Look at all these pretty, beautiful girls you got there. Why you gotta sweat with someone with a body count so high? You got a host there who's pretty. You got Bright Eye who's good looking. You got a sister melanated or whatever, Layla. You got so many options, man. Don't sweat one. The world is full of it. Yeah, respect yourself. Remember, you gotta respect yourself for the woman to respect you. So
that's true. That's very true. But what about the people who change their lives and they no longer live that life? Does that
give them a chance? You give them a chance. If they are really committed to change, you give them a chance. But if they ain't committed to change at all, if they're still running around, you know, hopping into cars, you know, walking the streets and all that kind of shit, you know, nah, pass. There's so much out there, brother. So much out there. Sometimes you just have to have a bit of confidence, you know, and realize you're worth. You're worth more than you think you are.
Hold on, guys. The voice. Watch that SHIT word you constantly sliding in there. All right.
Say that again.
Watch that word you're using.
Yeah, 4-letter words. 4-letter words. Let's keep it clean. I think
sorry. Oh, my bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
May I ask the voice, what is the number? I've asked several people, several lives, what is the specific number that is too high? Like you're gonna walk, you're like, all right, you know, throw my hands up, you done had too many. What is the number? Somebody tell me.
I say 10. It depends on your age. If you're 30 and you got like 10, okay, I'll give you a pass. But if you're 30 and you got like 30, then shit, you've been busy, man. Sorry, you've been busy. So depends on your age, you know. At the end of the day, I'll say the older women are much better, the more mature, and it's a much more pleasant experience than the young girls, you know. So that's why I'm not so judgmental, because I know if someone's in their 30s or 40s, they've probably been around for a bit, you know, so they've done things, you know. So I'm not judgmental as such. But if you come around me and you're 19 and you got 40, shit, get the F out of here, man.
Hey, but the voice. Listen now, don't give them women a number because they'll start using that. You know, their favorite number is 3. They all are 3 people. Their favorite number is 3. I only been with 3 guys my whole life. So don't get them no number.
Okay. Well, at the end of the day, I said, let me say this here. Remember, the woman is the ground. You, the man, are the seed. Okay. So I'll say the ground shouldn't be so exploited. You get what I mean? Not too many seeds should go into the ground, because then it cheapens it, But if you find a piece of land and not so much has been on it, not so many things that pass by, I think it'll make you feel special about the land, and you will appreciate it a bit more than, say, somebody that's been passed through hand to hand, the bicycle, or as they call it, village bicycle, or the train station, or things like that. You get what I mean?
Yeah, that's a great point.
I want to bring up something, right? And if you get this answer, then you would understand why body counts are important. Now, it's biblical, all right? Melanated might know it. There's a woman at the well. She had 5 husbands, but none of them was hers. Can anybody figure that out? If you figure that out, do you know why body counts is important?
You said she had 5 husbands, but none of them were hers?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's biblical. That's biblical.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is, anytime a man lay with a woman lay with a man, they spirit intertwine. You married to the person.
Right.
Spiritual marriage.
Or
So
you
you
catch
wonder why
bad
things
things,
like
bad
so messed up,
spirits.
because,
It's very true.
Have
you guys heard of soul ties?
So that's why body counts.
Somewhat.
Soul ties.
Somewhat. Yeah. Somewhat.
Have you heard of soul ties?
Yeah.
Soul ties.
Soul ties is very real.
Yeah, it's so real. Every time you're with somebody, your soul sometimes ties into their soul. So you gotta watch out for that shit.
Is that your first reference?
Then.
Is biblical your first reference? Because my first reference to like body count would be, how many times have you been tested? How safe is your body to even kiss you rather than lay with you?
That's important.
Is more important
Yes.
than
That's important.
because we all come from different backgrounds.
But that'll open up your eyes, because look, if that person has if they have a high body count, and then they do share that with you when you ask them that, then right there, that's going to make you step, if that person say, 30, 40, whatever they say, and you're going to be like thinking right there, now you're going to think, it should come to your mind, health. He's been with a lot of people, or she's been with a lot of people. Let's see, now it's a whole nother language. We need to go to the doctor if we're going to get to that point, because you don't know. You don't know.
And the woman at the well would Ever was talking about she was a Jazzy Belle.
Yes.
A 304.
A floozy.
Yeah.
Call
That's what she
back in
was.
the 20s.
Before we getting down and dirty, it's easy to have the app on your phone. I want to see when the last time you've been tested. And honestly, I don't think I've ever been.
Where's the my chart?
I want to know. I'm not sacrificing my life for
True.
orgasm.
So, but in the heat of the moment, in the heat of the passion, so what you do in the heat of the passion, you're getting all steamed up, hot and excited, your knees are getting weak, and you're like, hold up. Where's up? Show me, have you been tested? Is that what you're going to do?
Well, you discussed that before you even get to that point.
No, but check this out, the passion though. When you get into the moment of passion, sometimes you get time to discuss some of these things, So it's getting hot and steamy, kisses everywhere, the neck or whatever. You feel the breath on the neck or the ear, and you're like, oh shit, whatever.
Watch that language. Watch that language. Hold on, wait a minute, guys. Hold on. What Breezy just said make a lot of sense. You're supposed to know all of this before you get to that point.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
But I'm just saying, in a moment of passion, though, I think some people tend to forget.
We're not talking about a moment of passion.
Well, where's your protection? If it got that bad, you got protection?
Yeah.
You see, the reason
if it got that crazy and we forgot about what we talked about,
getting tested
like that, where's your protection?
Getting tested is a must do. But the reason I brought up soul ties, because if I sleep with 30 or 40 women, guess what? When I sleep with you, all 30 or 40 women spirits really to you.
Spirits. Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
So,
absolutely.
That's totally important
I
So
believe
yeah, get
that.
tested. But now you have to deal with personalities.
Spirits, other kind of weird spirit. Yeah, that kind of
And you
stuff.
wondering why
Germs.
I
It
can't
could be
sleep. You wonder
germs,
why I can't eat,
everything.
why I feel sick. Because you got all these spirits in you. You're not ready for that. Leave that alone. But
That's
anyway,
just like people coming in your home. Everybody doesn't allow anybody just because you may like them or know them. You don't let everybody in your home.
No, I don't.
Yeah, so you don't let anybody between your legs either because it's bad spirits.
High
They
five.
can believe
That's
that.
a good one, Bright Eye. That's awesome. I like that.
I mean, before laying down, it's so easy to just be like, have you been tested within the last 3 months? And answer that question honestly, truthfully, and like just, share. That's something I have a conversation with. In the heat of the moment, I'm gonna take a bath. There's so many other things we could do rather than do the, do the deed. We could do intimate things like take a bath together, take a shower together, and that
man,
will
that'll
make
be
you
hard.
want me
That'll
more.
be so hard. You make it so hard there now. Very hard. I wouldn't take a shower with you and don't get excited.
Oh, it'll just make it hotter. Right, of course, but still. At least we both would know. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, y'all.
How old is the voice? If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
Old enough. I've been around, believe me, I've been around. I had my share of experiences, I'll say. I know what to do.
Oh, well, I wasn't asking for that reason, but okay. All right.
Like you have kids that's like 30 years old, 25-year-old.
No. I ain't got no kids.
Oh, no kids. Okay.
Yeah, no kids, yeah. I stayed. I used to strap it up, yeah. Quite a lot.
Got you. Okay, Layla, thank you. We had a good time talking to you as well. She had to drop. Layla had to drop.
Oh, Layla, where you gonna go? I was gonna buy you flowers.
She says she still do her gifting. Send it to Nikki Nick. Send it to Nick Nick Live. And Nick, so that way.
Yeah, Sister Nick. Yeah, sure. Cool.
Hello. I was just gonna drop my 2 cents, and I don't mean
Hi,
to.
Chantel.
Hello, how y'all doing?
Doing well in yourself.
Good. Can't complain. So I don't think body count matters. I don't. As long as you're not, spreading STDs or having babies, I really don't think it matters. I don't believe in soul ties. But yeah, I don't think it matters because I don't think you can tell that by a person. And I don't think it really changes the dynamic that you have with somebody unless you let it bothers you. I think it's more of a socially not accepted thing, more so on women.
Nick, you're muted, babe. You're muted, Nick.
No, I'm talking to my cat. He jumped in my lap. Ask him what the hell he doing.
Talking.
He jumped in my damn lap. There we go. Sorry.
But yeah, no, that's just my 2 cents. I really don't think it does anything or really matters. I think it's just about your character.
So if someone asked you, would you, if they asked you what your body count was, would you tell them?
7. Yeah. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't change anything about me as a person. So I'm just like, like, I'm a nice person. I'm a good person. I have a moral compass for the most part. So I don't think it does anything. And even with my boyfriend, like I don't know, we just don't care about those things.
What age range are you in?
I'm
Around? How old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay, young lady. Yeah, okay.
Hey, do you guys remember? I say 6 years ago, it was a guy in lived in Queens. He was HIV positive. He passed it to a lot of women. He got on YouTube with the big list and read off every woman he gave it to. He said all you have to do is put up in front of a club in his Lamborghini, and they jump in the car with him. They don't ask him nothing. And he go to the house. He shoot his infected sperm inside him, and they get HIV. They locked him up, though. I guess he's dead now, But yeah, he passed it off to a lot of women. He read the whole list on YouTube.
Shit, man, that's so wrong.
That's crazy.
World. Sad.
Yeah. Why is this wrong, man? You know, so you know how many people he passed? Oh, that dude could have taken over like 50 people down with him. That's just crazy. You know,
I think he been with at least 60 women, 70 women. And he read their names one by one, read all their names off and said, y'all all affected with HIV. I was like, what? Yeah, they locked him up. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know how many dudes those women have slept with now? Like 1,000 or so. So it just multiplies. Oh man, that's just so wrong.
Yeah, the voice. I was just going to ask that question. So what if your number is like really high and you're almost embarrassed? You know, are you still going to be telling people? And should you even ask?
I think you should though. But you know, like the saying goes, you know, a key that opens every lock is seen as a special key. But a lock that can be opened by every key, it ain't no good because it can't secure it or it can't secure your household, you know. You get what I mean? So
well, what do you guys consider? Oh, sorry, voice. Sorry, babe.
Oh, so yeah, I just said at the end of the day, I think, because I think today people in their 40s and their 30s or whatever. So I am not so fast about it. But if you're 19, you're 20, and you got 40 bodies, that is too much for me.
Oh yeah, that young, that's way out of order. Yeah, if you're 19.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Age.
I know someone that's in the thousands.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What the heck
is that not crazy?
It's real
And
crazy.
it's legit. I witnessed this. What I mean is like I lived with this person, and it was a revolving door. It was a revolving door.
Wow. Oh, it was a professional thing? No, I'm just
No, it wasn't professional.
Oh,
jeez.
Oh.
Maybe
Isn't that crazy?
It should have been professional. No, I'm just.
I mean, really, though. At that point.
At that point, you know, not that I'm condoning it or anything like that. Don't get. That's just an opinion. I'm here for entertainment purposes only. Put all my disclaimer out there.
No, I said this to him. I'm like, you know what, man, you're giving it out for free at this point. You know, why don't you start charging?
Right.
You know what's so crazy? Every time somebody come on this panel, it's always I know a friend. It was a friend.
No, I swear, I'll tell you.
No.
Don't tell her, man. Don't tell her she's gonna be mad at you. Don't do it.
I don't care. When I hear people say stuff like that, nobody's first thing comes to my mind.
I am not a melanated.
We're the person.
I promise you that.
No, I didn't say it. No, Rachel.
Don't give no names out.
I'm just saying a lot of people comes up here and always say my friend. My friend had all these different dudes. No, you don't have to go through that.
Just asking for a friend.
No. What I mean is, when I lived with this person, we were in our early 20s, he figured out that, you know, he was into men, and so he kind of just like went wild.
Gotcha.
Because before he was ashamed, you know, and so when he finally said, okay, I openly said it, then he just went wild.
Wow. Got buck wild. Buck loose, I think they call it.
Yeah. But I promise you, melanated, it's not me. It's not me.
Right.
Hey, listen, what a coincidence. You've been with men too.
I know, right?
So we don't know who you talk about now. I'm just joking. But listen.
Okay.
Listen,
all right, I'm at 2,000. Sorry, guys. Sorry. No, I'm joking.
Gentlemen, I do have a question. Excuse me. Go on. Nick, did you have something to say? No. I have a question. How would so for example, I'm coming in the conversation with the guy as I'm talking. So I would like to know what's the best, how would I ask him? Am I just gonna ask him as we're conversating and how would you bring that up? The body counts conversation is what I'm saying. Because that's a strange conversation, even just as you're talking, or how many people you've been with in the past, or you know, how would you bring it up? What would be the line?
So I think how many people have you slept with?
I've slept with a lot of people in my lifetime. When I was younger, I slept with a lot of women in my lifetime when I was younger. From age 15 to about 28. As I turned 28, 27 is when I slowed down. At age 30 is when I kind of didn't want to have sex with anyone. because I kind of.
You got to spell it or
Oh,
something.
yeah, you're right. I apologize. SCX with anyone because I kind of been there, done that. I was over it. I would say simplistically, it's like how you do anything else in a relationship. You just have the conversation. Whether I want to ask you your body count, whether I want to ask you what turns you on, whether I want to ask you what's your goals in 5 to 10 years, it's just about transparency and being honest in any relationship. I don't think you have to sugarcoat it or find a smooth way of going about it. Just be honest and straightforward. Just simply ask, okay, well, how many partners have you been with? Simplistically. I think sometimes people can overcomplicate relationships when it's just about being honest. It's just about being honest and sincere.
Okay, very good. Okay, I like that. That's good.
Yep. Check this out. You're in the club. You're with your boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the club. You're with your boys, and you're with this girl, and all your boys are whispering to you, man. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. Each and every one of them is saying they've been there. You get what I mean? Do you know how much that will make you feel like shit? SHIT. You know? So, to our sisters, you know, like I said before, that lock, you know, that can't be opened by any key. It's so special because it makes you feel secure, as in gives you peace of mind for the household where you keep your most valuable of items, as in, you know, your partner. You get what I mean?
Hey, listen, look in the comments.
So lock it up. Lock it up.
Look at what Betsy said.
Who?
Only count the ones that finish the job with the O. Now, who said that earlier?
I'm at 1 then.
So you're basing off of what one person said?
Hold on.
What happened? Only counts the ones.
What he's alluding to is that some women only count the ones that reach them to that point. Like they won't count the ones that they use a condom with, or like they have certain criteria that they won't count the guys for.
Because you know why?
Nobody is doing that.
Because you know why? Yes, they are.
I know.
I'm confused. What happened?
If a woman slept with 10 guys and 5 wasn't good, they only count the 5 that was good.
Exactly.
No, you still touch that other 5. You still touch that other 5
Some women do that. So I'm not saying you on the panel, but some women do that. Yeah. I've been around a lot of women. Some women do that. There's some women who won't count the guys who they use the condom with. There's some women who won't count the guys that help them reach an orgasm. They have different criteria for the ones they count. And I'm just being honest and sincere. I'm not being biased. I'm not attacking women. I'm just being honest and transparent. And I know some women who are like that.
Because there are women, he's right. There are women that they feel like if the guy used contraceptive, then she didn't really sleep with him because they don't count that.
I'll give you an example. The A and AL were some women who don't count A and AL as intercourse. So I'm just saying there's a lot of criteria to where they won't count the sexual partner as a body.
Hold up with that.
Yeah, that one out too.
F1 guys, F1.
I do code. Y'all got a code talk on it.
Put it in the code.
Yeah,
I spelled it.
If you don't know that SEX also means relations, use relations instead of SEX live stream panel.
F1.
Relations.
So can I?
That's the word relations. Relations.
Can I ask a brief question?
So can I just make a quick
type in F1?
What's that mean, Rodney? What you say? 304s don't mean a. Okay, well.
Well, I was just going to make a quick statement on the question. I personally don't think that you should be asking this. We're grown adults. I mean, I think that that's your past, right? And I'm not worried about your past unless, I mean, okay, maybe I should restate that. I am worried about your past in some extent, but that is not one of the things that I'm worried about. I think that a lot of us do things in our early 20s or whatever it may be that, you know, we wouldn't be doing in our 40s or whatever. So I just don't think that says the quality of the person. I think we grow.
Yeah,
change,
but
we
your past can catch up with you also. Like the brother was up here talking about.
Your what?
Your past.
Your past can catch up with you. Like the brother went to his girl mother's funeral, and all of a sudden he find out some disparaging things about her, that how many people she was with, plus underage boys.
Oh.
So yes, your past can come back and bite you.
And I agree with
Put his life in jeopardy.
I definitely agree with both of you. I think it depends on, it may matter to you, it may not matter to you. I think you find someone who aligns with you. For Rachel, you have to find someone maybe who doesn't care about the body count. For Melanated, he might care about the body count, and he'll find someone who respects what he likes and how he thinks. I just think it's dependent on the person. To me, body count doesn't matter. I mean, body count does matter to me, but to someone else, it may not matter to them. So I'll find a woman with a low body count because she aligns with me. The other person may not care that their partner has 1,000 bodies, and that's okay for them. I just think it's about self preference. It's whatever you prefer. You find someone who aligns with you. Body count matters to me.
But how you know she has? Excuse me. How you know she has? Even if she told you that, how you know she has a low body count?
Because
You know.
our relationship should be based on honesty. If I ask you how many body counts you have, you should be honest with me and tell me. Because if you're a liar, I don't want to be in a relationship with you. Just like if you ask me anything about my past, my present, my future, I'm going to be honest and transparent with you because I want you to be my woman. I'm going to go through life with you. You're going to give me medicine when I'm tired or when I have a cold. You're going to massage my feet. I'm going to help you raise the kids. We should build a relationship on trust and honesty. So whatever I ask you, I will hope and I will want you to tell me the truth. And you want the same from me. You don't want me to lie to you. So don't you dare lie to me about body count.
So, but here's a question, and this is not directed towards anyone.
Hold on.
Is it okay to? Oh.
No, go ahead, Rachel. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Is it okay to expect something from another individual that you're not capable of doing yourself? So what I mean by that is it okay to expect someone to have a low body count if you don't have that yourself?
I'll give an example. So I have a high body count. I slept with a lot of women in my past. My wife, my lady, she doesn't have a high body count. But the thing is, my preference is I don't want a woman with a low body count. With my partner, that wasn't necessary. She didn't mind because of who I am, the man I am. So she didn't really care about my past. For me, I need a woman with a low body count. So it all depends on the person's preference. Now, if she said, "Hey, babe, I don't want a body count," she wasn't the woman for me. And I just think if the same thing applies, if she had a high body count, she's not the one. Find the person who's cool with whoever, whatever you are.
Yeah,
She's cool with my high body count. I didn't want a woman with a high body count, so I got a woman with a low body count. And she was cool with my high body count.
But let me ask
Well, what's
this
high
right
to you
here.
guys?
Let me ask you this right here. What if the one you thought had a high body count really got a low one, and the one who said she had a low one is really high?
That's what I was saying. How do you
See,
know
see,
that?
but see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You will never ever know. Just because you ask, that don't mean she's telling you the truth. So it should not matter. It should not matter. As long as you got a clean bill of health, I got a clean bill of health, and you know how you feel about her deep inside. That's all that matters.
I just think it goes to yeah. I
Well,
think
what is high to you guys? What is high?
Don't answer that question.
I say anything
It's
over
gonna vary. It's gonna
anything
vary
over
per
20, anything
person,
over
I would
20
think.
for a woman is high to me.
Yeah, I agree.
What did you say? I'm me? I'm sorry.
20.
Anything,
anything over 20.
Yeah.
So, but check this out though. Women with a SEX peak in their 40s. Yeah. So the best time for you to find a woman, F1 is in their 40s. So obviously they've had some now. They've had a few. And I won't lie to you. I've been with younger girls and it was crap. It wasn't any good. You get what I mean? They just lie there and expect you to do everything. But then you reach a woman in their 40s, they've been around, they know everything, they know what a man needs. So it's kind of a catch-22. Sometimes body count is an issue, but in certain cases, so you meet someone, like I'm saying, someone in their 40s and they know what to do, man. You have the time of your life and you go home smiling. Man, I'll forget about body counting. But then if you're 19 and you tell me you got 1,000, then
yeah,
that's a bit different. You get what I mean? So to me, it's about the age.
Well, don't you
Whatever
think?
age you are.
Don't you think that also that at least with me, because I just turned 41 and my confidence level went up. I felt a lot more secure with myself as I aged. And so that could be the difference between a 19-year-old and a 40-year-old. And also the drive definitely goes up, like you were saying. But I think experience definitely and self-confidence goes up
I think that if you don't want to know, you shouldn't ask. You shouldn't ask. And if you've already feel like you've fallen in love with this individual, you have to have in your mind that people change every day. Everybody's not the same person they were 10 years ago.
That's true.
So you have to say to yourself, hey, I've changed, and maybe this person has changed their life. And if she tells you, if he tells you, you have to have that conversation. Well, are you still promiscuous? But me, it doesn't matter to me. It really, really doesn't matter to me, because if I think about my past, whew, Lord, it's crazy to me. But and if somebody could accept me and accept the fact that I've changed, then why can't I do the same thing? Why can't anybody else do the same thing?
Yeah.
I think everyone has the right to go and get what they want. So as far as like the body count question, I think if it matters to you, it matters to you. And like just like any other question someone can ask you when you're dating them, you can lie about. A person could ask me, "Hey, how many kids you got?" I say 2, but I really got 5. They might never know that. They might never know that I'm lying. They can ask me, "Oh, how are you in your
They're
last
gonna find out about the other kids now. That one you could track.
There's people who don't ever find out about the kids, so the person's at their funeral, and it's the funeral. So not necessarily. I'm simply saying there's a lot of questions you ask when you're dating someone that they could possibly be lying about, just like body count. So I don't think it's necessary that because they could be lying to you, don't ask them. It's whatever's important to you, ask the person about it. If body count is important to you, you ask the person about their body count. If finances is important to you, you ask the person about finances. I think whatever question is important to you in your relationship, you ask the person about, regardless of it, because they can lie about anything.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But as far as you I'm not answering, and I'm not asking that, because you have to understand that when you ask questions like that, you have just opened the door for them to ask you that question back. And I promise you, I don't want that question asked to me.
Yeah, I feel you, brother. But
never in a million years. Don't ask me.
I feel you. The reason why I'm cool with it, because I'm just honest. I just feel like a relationship should be built on honesty. Like I feel like any question you ask me, if I'm planning on building a future with you and you're gonna be my wife or the mother of my child, or like, feel me, when we're 60 years old, you're gonna be the one to give me my medicine, you're gonna know my social security card number and my bank account numbers. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I just want you to be honest with me. I just think a relationship should be built on honesty. So like if I ask you your body count and you ask me my body count, this is the number. Like it is what it is.
Yeah, I got a question for Frank. Frank, are you from the lifestyle?
Man.
Are you the SWINGER?
Man. No, sir. Let me say, boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. What'd you say, baby?
Frank, we know you, man.
No. But look, here's the thing. Again, no. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Again, and I say this all the time in this room, and everybody will tell you. And my wife is here. My wife is here in the kitchen with me now. My wife married me when I wouldn't have married me. I wouldn't even marry me. It was, but there are people that can love you so much that it makes you want to love yourself. So just because a person has a high body count, you just like I said, as long as she has a clean body health bill of health and you have a clean bill of health, if she makes you feel a certain way, I don't think that should matter. It shouldn't matter. If you feel a certain way about her and she feels a certain way about you, I personally, Frank, this is me talking, I think that it shouldn't matter.
I think so too, though. But I think it would matter, though.
Thank you for the roses.
Say you live in a town or neighborhood, and every dude has been there, then it would matter, because they all look at you and they're like, look at that simp, sucker, and call you all sorts. You get what I mean? So if it's somewhere different and nobody knows us or whatever, I think it wouldn't matter. But if you go to a town and everybody has had a piece, everybody's had a dip, everybody pass through, you know. Then you can't show your face around the streets, you know. Them homies won't respect you.
That's
You get what I
true.
mean? But to me, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying, in such a situation, then it may be an issue.
That's true. But let me ask you this: do you think that people should discriminate who they date for different reasons, such as that, or racial or religion? Because I see that as the same way. If you're not gonna date somebody because they have a low or a high body count, you may as well not date them for those other reasons as well. People change their lives, you know.
I think it's preference. I just think it's preference. I think it's simply preference. You want what you want. You go after someone who aligns with you. Like I may not want a girl who's Muslim because I just don't believe in that culture. Or I may not want a girl who's Caucasian because maybe I'm African American. She can't relate to my music. I just think it's preference. Like for example, you may have had a lot of sexual experiences, but you found someone who's cool with that, right? So you have somebody for you. I may want someone who has a low body count, so I'll find someone with a low body count. I just think it's preference. And you just find someone who aligns with you. Like, I'm not saying that your lifestyle choice is wrong. It's right for you.
Great
Just
point.
just like my lifestyle choice is wrong. It's right for me.
All I'm saying is when you say someone that from different places they cannot find you music and she doesn't like, what music do you have to begin with? And you find the lowest body count, you can find a virgin girl around the world. Like there's 4 billion women than there is more men. What's wrong with you guys, man? Get your passport up, fly out, go see the world.
But the other thing also, there is someone out there for everybody. There's someone out there for everybody. So never feel down that there's no one out there for you. You just haven't looked in the right places. Or you just have too much of, should I say, you're requiring too much of them, you know. And sometimes if you're asking for so much, maybe go have a look in the mirror yourself and see that you also ain't got much to give. You get what I mean? So, because sometimes it's a compromise, but there's definitely someone out there for everybody. And me, I don't really care whatever race you are, whatever color you are, whatever religion you are. As long as we can kick it, you make me laugh. You know, we get along, man. And every time, you know, you don't give me a headache, we good. You get what I mean? So,
My brother, woman's jobs to give you a headache. What do you mean she doesn't give me a headache? What are you looking at, bro? And plus, like, what's wrong with you, man? Woman's job is to give you a headache, man. What do you mean? You want a peace? You live with the world. You live in the world where there is no peace. And you want a peace? Man, once you marry a woman, there is no peace, brother. Just know that.
Listen, brother. I think you just haven't met the right one. There's some women out there who compliment you, you know. They're just supposed to be, you know, that support you needed in life. You get what I mean? So they don't push, you know, someone who encourages you every day when you're going out to work, someone who encourages you every day when you're trying to do something or achieve something. You know you got someone out there.
Oh, if you want to go outside, somebody encourage you. You're looking for a mom, not a wife, bro. You're a leader. You don't need a wife to encourage you. You're supposed to encourage her, bro. What's wrong with this guy, man? Just because you change your voice, you think you say making sense, bro. And plus, you're saying that there is one for everybody. You say there is 4 for every man. Just for the record, there is 4 women for every man. So I don't know what you're saying. There is 1 for everybody.
Well, that's why you guys are so raggedy.
Ideology that
Some
you
of
push.
y'all guys.
What's wrong with this guy, man? Just because you, bro, like, anyway, listen, man. Body counts, of course. Dope man in a woman's mind. And as soon as he doesn't release, the more she sleep with the man. What are you talking about, bro? You guys are like, you change your voice, you think you say common sense? Bro, get back with the real voice, bro. Come with real voice, man. Come with your real voice, man. Nah, man, get with your real voice, man. Go trick little kids, man, that you trick with that voice. Go trick a chicken tree with the little kids with that shit, man. Go take somewhere else with that. It doesn't make, sorry my language. What I'm saying, my brother, bro. Listen, man, I'm having this, bro, you're lying. First of all, you are trying to trick with the voice, trying to get attention from this woman. And you are lying to the woman. And you are talking like, oh, that is for everyone, and I need a woman to encourage me when I go outside. When you're taking a dump too, she's supposed to encourage you too. Might as well, because you need someone that encourage you everything. Bro, like you are. No, bro, you say, bro, you, like, as a man, bro, how do you know I'm single, bro? Bro, I got 4 wives, man. I got a four fiance, man. What are you talking about, man? Man, you're full of BS, bro. You're full of BS just because you put an AI voice and you think you're saying common sense. Man, stop. Man, bro, I have so many women that looking, bro. Listen, I'm about, nah, bro. Nah, man. Nah, man. You never be where I'm at. Listen, let me say this. You don't know what I've been. You will never be the shoes that I've been. Because you know what? Hold up. Let me finish. You say that. Let me land, right? You say that you're gonna let me land, right? You say you're gonna let me land, and you're talking, right? Like I thought you're a grown man. You say you're gonna let me land. You don't keep your word. That shows me what character you are. Keep it real with the black woman. Tell them the truth. The truth is what heals us as a man and heals our woman. But the trick that you doing is where the white throwing, the feminism throwing our women to be single, to be in this position. Oh, you need, bro. These days, right now, men are getting together and say, listen, if a woman is not, if she's my girlfriend, I'm not gonna treat her as my wife. I'm not gonna give her the royalty of a husband royalty. I'm not gonna cut her gross. I'm not gonna do work for her. I'm gonna treat her just like a girlfriend. The minute that she put a ring in her finger, that's when I'm gonna give her the treatment of a husband. Because you know what? The minute that you treat your girlfriend as a wifey and you give her the treatment as a wifey, she will never like you no more because she's looking for something better. So you can't give her. That's the problem with you guys. And you're giving this woman husband material type, all this energy, and as soon as she get that, she don't want you no more. She looking for the next guy. She think that if a boyfriend can do this, husband is gonna do better, so she's gonna leave you. That's what the problem with y'all, man. Stick to get your passport on, man. Go fly somewhere else and go find another 4 women, man. What's wrong with you, man?
You're funny, man. Okay.
Q, calm down, Q.
Huh? Go ahead, Frank. Go ahead.
Nah, man. I mean, I ain't got nothing to say. I mean,
You should say something because you got a nice woman there. You find
You don't want to say nothing, bro. Stop making him go against his wife and him, bro. And stop making him go in Frank. Frank, boy, he's a setup. Frank, he's a setup, bro. Don't fall for that, Frank.
How old are you? Are you like 15 or something? Frank, you got a nice woman there. You say she never judged you for your past. Yeah. She compliments you every day. You walking together, you're union now.
Yeah, but
Frank about his wife? Frank, this guy's telling about your wife, bro? This guy's telling about your wife like he's your daddy, man, Frank? Come on, man. Frank, man, this is not Frank that I know, man. This is not Frank that I know, man. Frank, man, this is not Frank that I know, man. Frank is a real stand-up. He's a stepper, bro. He's stepping in every neck, bro. Frank, man, you're a stepper, brother. Man, you change. You're a little kid, man. You change your voice like you change your. I have no respect for you, someone who changes his voice like a little kid, bro. On an adult platform, man. Man, stop this, man. Stop this.
No. You don't let people speak. You're so immature.
No.
Like a 15-year-old. I bet you're a virgin, baby.
No. Listen, voice, listen.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right about my wife. But here's the thing. If my wife didn't compliment me every day, I do that to myself. So if she didn't do it,
I get that. Yeah. I get that.
I'm okay.
But she's your teammate. She walks with you, though, brother.
Yeah.
You know.
I think.
But understand what I'm saying. If I didn't put a ring on her finger, I guarantee you I won't get half the stuff. I won't get half the stuff that she give me right now. And I don't blame her.
My point exactly.
But at the same time, I love me. I love me before anything else.
I agree.
Can I ask the gentleman a question?
Which
So
one?
don't you think? Oh, what?
Which
Were
one?
you trying to talk, hun?
Which gentleman? I'm just trying to figure out.
I think she's.
Oh, just the panel.
Oh, okay.
So I personally think, you know, in a marriage that you're there to uplift, encourage, support, all these things. So if I'm not getting that from my significant other, then you're the wrong person for me.
Right. I think it's things. You should be self motivated. I think it's two things. You should be self motivated, but it's beautiful to have a partner who also motivates you. You should be self sufficient, but it's also cool to have a partner who's also can add to you. It's like even, so some of the greatest some of the greatest generals of all time, the most masculine men that ever existed, they were self motivated, but they also had a strong team behind them. So I think a marriage is the same thing. I'm very self-confident. I'm very self-motivated. I'm very ambitious. I don't want to say everything I have because it's TikTok, but I'm very motivated. But my partner is as well, and she gives me motivation. She adds to my motivation. It's not that I depend on her. I'm self-sufficient, but I have a partner who's willing to pour into me and add to what I already have for myself.
Exactly.
I guess what I was saying is like if you have the opposite, if someone that's tearing you down and not there for you and not encouraging you, all these things, like, I mean, that's great if you have that, but if you've got the one person in your life that's super, that's supposed to be right there by you and they're doing this opposite thing, then, I mean, it starts getting in your head a little bit.
They're not the person for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Like,
whether that's son or family member or relationship, I think.
Let me say this, my brother. Let me say this for a second. I'm just in the middle of work. I will stop. The trait of a woman is to get attention. A man, a voice saying that he need motivation from his wife, bro. When you marry her, you show her that you're the leader. Hold on, let me finish, bro. Let me land, man. Let me land, man. Let me land.
Wives aren't supposed to motivate their husbands.
Let me land, man. See this? I told you adult, man. Voice, I told you adult, man. You can respond and say it after I finish, after I land.
Don't just say crap, man. Don't just say things.
Yo, stop this guy, man. Stop the voice, man. Nick, man. This guy doesn't
let me. He's been talking like that, but y'all shouldn't be arguing.
No, I'm saying I'm finished. I say one sentence, he want to respond. Let me finish, and you can write it. You're a grown man, you're adult, right? Write it down, or have a memory. Maybe you're too old, you can't remember. You know what I'm saying? Maybe write it down. Or maybe have some tape recorder or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even talking to him. He just want to be responding with this little creepy ass voice, bro. He's trying to,
Watch your mouth too.
It's been like that. So if I don't even know if that's
Brenzy, you don't need a tool
like that.
Yo, let me finish, man. You don't tell me I'm talking, bro. Don't tell me I'm not gonna listen to you, bro. Bro. Listen, man. Listen. I'm not your brother, man. I'm not your brother, bro. You're a liar, bro. Let me finish, man. Let me land, man. Let me land, man. Let me land. If you're not too emotional, let me land, man. What I'm saying is like this. A man that need motivation and attention from hold up, bro. Bro, just chill out. Yeah. I'm not a masculine, man. I'm not feminine. I'm not masculine. I'm just an African man. Let me give you a rundown, man, on that part, so you can have something to talk about. Listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm talking to the panel. Yeah, I'm talking to the panel right now. What is a woman's trait from a man? What women need from a man is attention. Attention, motivation. This is a woman's trait. A man's supposed to give those attentions and motivations, and every time she comes home and she leave home, you tell her when she leave home, go ahead, you're the queen, go ahead and conquer the world and come back to me. When she come back, you say, you conquer the world, now you conquer the house too. Come, let's conquer together. You motivate her. You see, a woman need those kind of attention. For a man to say, my wife, if I'm doing a walk, I need a motivator. If I'm taking a dump, I need a motivator. If I need a pee, I need a motivator. Bro, like, what's wrong with you? That's a trait of a woman, bro. Like, you already established. By the time before he met her, you already established. You already have all the things. You build yourself. That's what women like you, because you're confident in the things that you build and you put it on the floor. You put it on the table for her and show her that, listen, this is what I can do. This is what I'm doing. This is what I can do. And the future moving forward, this is what we can do together. Something that I'm putting forward. Okay, that's what the leadership is. You know what I'm saying? So what you talking about is you need a motivation, bro. Like, you're a feminine one, and you're misleading this woman, and you giving her the treatment of a husband as a boyfriend, and that's why this woman don't want marriage, because they're getting everything in the front as a boyfriend. Punk, like people, soft ass people like this, that who goes around and manipulate the black woman and telling them that, oh, you know what? I just need someone, my partner, who motivate me, so I can motivate them, so we can motivate each other. So you are a leader, it's a 50-50, so you pay 50, I pay 50. So in this 50-50 situation, it's
So
a
you men don't
partnership.
want the women to motivate you? You men don't
Bro,
want to have the support?
bro, hold up, I'm not talking
right?
to you, bro. Brazy, man, I'm not talking to you,
I'm
man.
asking a
talking
question.
bro,
I'm
you
just
can ask question
confused.
after I finish. You can ask
I'm trying
question
to
after
follow
you
you,
finish.
but you're
You
losing.
no. You can finish. You can lose him because you don't have. Listen, the women
No,
in
but
the
you're not
brain
making
they have two.
sense.
Hold up, bro. Women have two in the brain. They have two cells. One cell is left. The other cell is right. The one on the left doesn't have the right. The one on the right is left empty. That's the problem. You don't understand it because you don't get it what I'm saying to you. A leader, I'm helping you. I'm telling you the fact that women need a man that who lead them, show them, help them, and put them in a place that they can be a family. That's the trait that a man. But if a man come in and tell you the fact that, you know what, it's a 50-50. Any man that say 50-50, because he want to use you, he want to use your money, he wants to use, he don't want to be leadership, he want to use the woman. That's the man. A man's job is to make sure that provide and help, doesn't take money. Your money is a woman's money, your wife's money. How your wife's money is her money, not your money. So when you say 50,
nobody needs nobody, who?
Nah, bro. Listen, man. Listen, this is what it is, right? A man money, when you're married, your money is her money. Her money is her money, not your money. You see what I'm saying to you is? So you're the type of guy that goes around and say 50-50 because you are greedy. You want to use a woman. You used to be a pimp. You used to play woman and used to be womanizer. So now you're using that the terminology of feminism ideology that put in a woman's brain that they already put it on, and now you're trying to capitalize on that. Come on, bro. That voice is a little kid voice. Useless, bro.
Listen, bro, man, you seem obsessed.
So that counts a lot of body
Do you
count?
want me to? No, I think, no, wait a minute. I think this dude has a crush on me. Is this like a Diddy McMill situation or something? Do you want me to blow your back out or something? Is that what you want? Because you seem to be so obsessed with me, brother. I'll blow your back. I ain't down with that team, but I'll do it for you just to shut you up.
What do you mean you blow? You blow? Are you? Did I hear just heard say to a man? Wow. Wow.
Listen. Boy.
So Q,
Boys,
do you think body count matters? Oh, sorry, Frank. There must be a lag.
No, you're good. Boys.
Listen, man, Rochelle, listen. Women have a dopamine in the brain, right? Once she's sleeping with a lot of men, and that connection goes away. Once she goes away, it's most likely her chance of getting married in a state is going to be divorced. That's why you divorced today, and you're not staying because you've have more than one relationship. That is what the most problem in a woman in this era having not staying in a relationship and marriage is because they've been around, it goes down. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened. That's why the marriage doesn't stay, because you went around, now you want to settle down. Who want to settle down with you? There is more beautiful woman than you that who have a 0 mileage. Come on, guys. What's wrong with you guys? There is 4 billion women than 3 billion men. What is the rest of the women? Every man can marry 4 women if he wants to. You know that. What's wrong with you guys, man? Step up, man. Step up your money up. Get your passport. Fly somewhere and find out more black women, man.
May I ask a question? Excuse me. May I ask a question real fast? So you think going to the other countries, to the somewhere else, you don't think the women has high body counts out there? They probably do.
Only high body. Listen, ma'am, listen.
We have high body counts out there too. You probably just won't know because they got people low key with you.
Listen. I'm giving you a fact, right? I've been. How many countries you go, man? From except America. Did you leave any? Like, did you ever leave America?
Who?
You.
Oh yeah, I've left America before.
Okay. Well, how many countries you went?
I've only been to a few.
Oh, how many countries? 2? Where's the country that you go? On
I've
an island?
been to-
On an
Excuse me?
island? On an island?
I've been to Spain.
Spain, right? Okay. So
I've
do
been
you
to
see?
Italy. I've been
Okay.
to Rome.
Okay. That's
I've been to few little places here and there. I'm still traveling.
okay.
I've been out of the
Listen.
states as
Okay.
well.
Let me tell you
But I
something.
have never been
Man.
to. I've never been to the places you're talking about. But
Okay.
I'm just saying. I've heard the men. Y'all think y'all getting good women, but you really don't know because you don't know about them either. You think you know, but you don't really know what you're getting.
Okay, 1 second, ma'am. Let me tell you.
They probably
as a man-
pros too.
Let me
Okay.
finish, man.
Go
Let me
on.
speak, man. Let me
Go
speak,
on.
man. Let me. If you don't know something, it's
Go
okay
on.
to ask. It's okay to ask. Okay. In other country, they have a culture. Cultures and religion plays a big part in those.
Yeah, but they got
in those
304s
society.
in the country
Let me
too.
finish, man. What's wrong with you, man?
They got
That's why you don't have a husband because you overtalk. Just relax,
you don't
man.
have a wife because nobody
Relax.
wants to age.
Relax. Stop
Girlfriend
getting
gonna leave
triggered.
you before you quit her.
Relax. That's why you're getting triggered. Relax.
Using you,
Relax.
Q. She's just using you. You didn't know that?
You-
Somebody needs to
listen.
tell you. She's using you too, Q.
Okay, relax.
Your woman
Relax.
is using you.
Relax. That's what man is there for, to be used by a woman.
Hey,
What
just
do you
stop
expect?
complaining and just do it. Just be quiet and do what the woman wants, and we'll be happy.
Yo,
We'll be happy also.
why you get triggered? Why you so like
I'm not getting
into
triggered.
what's
We
wrong?
were fine
Okay,
before
let
you
me.
came.
Okay, when you
Look, we
when
were
you
doing
finish, let
good
me know.
before you came, and all of a sudden you changed the mood. So this is what you
Thank
get.
you, AJ. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, AJ.
You know,
Anyway,
I'm
I'm
a
gonna let
member
you
of
have
this
it. I
room,
gotta
right?
jet out. But I'll chat with you
Yeah.
later. I'll be back
Go-
on your
Okay,
case.
come
I'll
back,
let somebody
babe.
else come up and get
Come on
you.
back.
Y'all, I had a
Okay.
good time. I'm out of here.
Okay.
Happy Friday. Bye, y'all.
Thank
Happy
you.
Friday.
Go
Good.
cry.
right,
Yeah,
Breezy.
you go do something too. You go
Go
do something
cry
too,
by
okay?
yourself in the room.
Don't
You
leave,
go have a
leave
good
her
day. Go
alone.
talk to try to
Leave her
keep
alone.
your girlfriend
Leave
if
her
you
alone.
can.
Can I say something?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. I'm not gonna say I actually agree with you. I'm
Hey,
not.
Zayden,
I don't really. The
just real quick,
delivery is
Zayden, can you request? There he is.
Yo, let her finish,
the
man. Go ahead,
delivery
sister.
is off. But I don't agree with, hey, get your passport and go to another country to find that. Not to say that you can't, but don't take away from the women that are here in America that do value themselves, who value a man that thinks that way. I don't think that it's right for you to say, oh, well, get your passport up and, find those women out in another country. I'm sure we're all over the place. You get what I'm saying?
You know what, ma'am? I respect you. Your kindness in your voice shows you that who you are, a character as a woman. You see, I'm talking to you in a manner because you hold yourself in a higher standard. And when you're talking to a man, you brought a good case. There is a lot of beautiful black women who have 0 body counts in America. I agree with you. But those girls, to be finding them is like finding needles, you know what I'm saying, in the haze, you know what I'm saying? So it's very difficult, man. You see, to get that it takes a long time. You see, there is more there is a lot of beautiful black women who doesn't have those body counts. They don't have all this rah conversation, all this, I can do whatever I want, body count doesn't matter, I can divorce and have a 5 baby and looking for a man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that there is a beautiful black woman, but those women is hidden. You can't find them. You can't find them because the other women, 3 or 4s, they're running everything, schooling everything, making them bad. So those women have to come up and say, you know what? We go against those 3 or 4s. You have to speak up and let us know the fact that, listen, we out here with 0 mileage. You know what I'm saying? You guys speak up, but if you don't speak up, we don't know that. We know there is women, but we're not going to take a chances. Because women, they're getting smarter. Right now, what they're saying, a lot of women right now, when they know that the game is running out, you know what they're saying right now? They're saying that, listen, I can cook, I can clean. Bro, we don't need you to clean and cook, man. We can cook for ourselves all this year. We can clean for ourselves. All we're saying is have some respect for yourself and for me, for my family, for your family, for the kid that we're about to raise. Have respect for the relationship that we're in. That's what we're asking, nothing else. We don't want your money. We don't want nothing else. All we want is hold your body to a higher standard. Make yourself unavailable to everybody. Stop going around drinking, clubbing, or partying, expecting that you will find a man from there. That is the biggest problem. These women who have a low body mileage, they need to come up. the one virgin's one, the one nicest one, the one for wifey material. They need to come up in the platforms and start speaking against these women. These women are destroying you guys. That's the truth.
Let me ask you something with that, Kwame. You think because a woman body count that lowers her value, or she's better than any other woman?
I'm not saying better, but a body count definitely, if a body count is high, definitely lowers her value.
Why? What if she got a high body count but no kids?
Well, show me her. Well, show me her. Show me where she at.
It's a lot of them.
Show me one.
What you want me to pull her up on the TikTok?
Because
I'm saying, bro, like to me, and I'm just, I might, and I don't mean no disrespect to nobody, but to me, bro, a dude worrying about a woman body count kind of seem insecure and controlling. Because what is you asking about her passport anyway? If you're trying to get to know her, because people can change any other day, bro. That means you judging somebody that you barely knew, and a woman can change, bro. You can't just look at that, and then men try to hold women to a standard that we don't even live up to ourselves. It's cool when we do it, but when they do it, can I speak?
Sir, did you just come on? Because you obviously didn't hear what I said earlier.
No, I'm not. I'm just talking about the subject. I'm not talking directly to nobody.
I'm talking about the subject too. Did you just come on because you obviously didn't hear what Frank said earlier?
I just
but can we hear what he has to say? Because I think he's going somewhere with this.
But that's the problem. We don't respect each other enough. Everybody don't let each other talk because I guess I don't know, man. We lose respect for ourselves. So why should women even respect us when we can't even do it to each other? We argue over like females in a panel. We can't even let one finish a sentence at all.
Well, it's always one.
All right. We're on to John. You little spiel, my guy. Fall back, Frank.
Yes, sir.
I'm just saying, like, don't hold yourself to a standard that you want your woman to be held to, but you don't even hold it to yourself. It's cool when we go goose a lot of females, that's cool, but when she do it, it's a problem. But that don't lower her value to me because I'm not insecure and I'm secure in my woman and I know what I can do. I'm not gonna ask about your body count. I'm not gonna ask how many men you've been with. It's how you build a woman. You can build any woman up if you treat her right. That's from my understanding. I could be wrong. I think
can somebody please tell him what I said about that? Can somebody please tell him what I said?
No, Frank, I'm not going against you. I just didn't hear what you said. I'm speaking from my point of view. It's nothing. Okay. I'm not going against nobody. I just wasn't hearing time. If you said the same thing, brother, then I applaud you. I just wasn't in the lobby long enough.
Okay.
I don't really understand why it has to be if we do it, they should be able to do it. I think we really lost the difference between, and I mean this is just how I was raised. Yeah. A woman doesn't move like a man does. And that's the beauty of being a woman. We don't do what men do. I personally don't want to do what a man does. And that includes sleeping around. I just feel like it's really based off of your upbringing, your values, and your own personal morals. When you said, if I'm doing it, she should be able to have done it. And I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I agree. I think men and women are different. It's okay to have different standards that we're both held to. Like, for example, I'm not asking my woman to be strong and protect and provide for my household. That's a standard that I may accept, but I'm not expecting her to accept that. I just think there's different standards for both women, and that's okay. We don't have to have the same standards on everything. There's some things we do have the same standards on, or like I should be kind and you should be kind. But it's okay if I'm allowed to have a high body count and you aren't. It's okay for you to be overly emotional, but I'm not able to be overly emotional. I think we have different standards in some aspects.
Let me say this right here. I said earlier that the body counts don't matter to me. But let me also say that I also have other standards. Like if a woman has two kids or more, I don't date them. I don't date single mothers at all. If you have a child, I will not date you. I can't date you anyway because I'm married. But if I wasn't married, I never dated a single woman. So for people to have preference and standards, there shouldn't be different things on a person's preference. If a person says you have a high, if you have a high body count, you're low. If you have a high body count, then a lot is taken away from you. If you have children, you can't say this and that, deal with that. That's a preference. That's a preference people make. And I think that that'll be a preference of mine with body counts, and that's why I choose to not know. Because women not gonna tell you the truth anyway. I said this earlier. They always been with 3 guys. Every woman in the world has only been with 3 guys. So if you're never gonna get the truth, how you gonna know? If she lives in Canada and she moves to Atlanta, how you gonna know what she did in Canada?
No, Atlanta.
Can I make a quick statement?
You right about this, man. You'll never know.
So
So I
when
was
she
just
comes
gonna
here,
say, I will say this. Oh, thought you were done. Sorry, Frank.
no, okay, I'll be done in a minute. So if she moves to your town in Canada, the only thing you know is that's the new girl in the city. That's all you know. And if nobody in the city has touched her, then you're gonna assume that she ain't never been touched. But just like the guy who was here earlier, he took his girl back home and found out that she had a whole past she ran from. So why? Why ask? Why ask?
Okay, so let me bring this into the conversation. And maybe you guys might come at me for this, but I think it says a lot about a woman, and this is just my opinion. I want to be clear on that. If you've got 10 kids with 10 different baby daddies, okay, that says a lot about your character and your lack of self-worth and your lack of understanding how children are made. Now, I don't agree with that. I think that you really should be, vetting people. I think that you should consider who you're having children with. And to me, that's where body count would definitely come into play. I think it's important to be aware of who you're having children with.
Rachel, the only time body count matters is if you have a clean bill of health and I have a clean bill of health.
So you're okay if the woman has 10 kids with 10 different baby daddies?
No, I don't.
And she's not with any of them?
What is the Lord?
I don't date single mother.
Hey Q, could you mute, hon? We can't hear over you.
Q, you gotta mute tonight, Q. Somebody mute
Q. But no, I'm not okay with that, Rachel, because I'm married now. I've been married 25 years. But before that,
Well,
I've
if
never
you were
dated.
single, Frank,
If I was single, I
would
wouldn't
you
do
date
it.
a woman like that?
I don't date single mothers. I've never dated single mothers, even before I got married. I've never ever dated single mothers.
So what I'm asking is, so basically you're saying what I'm saying, that does matter to you. That says a lot about an individual to me.
That matters to me.
I mean,
does matter. But guess what? That doesn't mean that it doesn't matter to someone else.
Absolutely. I get that. I'm saying me as an individual, it says a lot about so many things in your life. If you've got 10 different baby daddies, it says,
But does it though? What does it say about you?
I was just gonna explain.
Yeah, but Rachel,
real
that
quick.
doesn't say anything about a person.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
I was
What does
gonna
it
tell
say
you what it
about
says
you?
to me.
Okay, what does it say to you?
Okay, so it says that, you don't respect your body. You what?
Go ahead, let her talk, that girl.
Oh no, I
Okay,
just
sorry,
said,
when I
Yeah, I
hear
appreciate
someone interject, I stop.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so I think it says that you
I
don't
cannot
respect your body.
believe I'm actually agreeing with her. Go ahead, Rochelle. For the first time, you become a team up. Go ahead.
No,
I'm
right,
behind
Q?
you.
Right, Q? It says that you don't respect your body. You don't respect your ability to pick people. Your picker's off because you cannot stay with one individual. You've got 10 different, men with 10 different kids. It says that your educational worth is not there because
can we be a
you
little
don't know
bit
how
more
children.
realistic with the number though? 10 baby daddies. Come
Well,
on.
I just threw something out because I don't want to be offensive to anybody. I don't know how
I
many
mean,
people
but this
have.
is the internet. Ain't nobody gonna do anything. Like, what's a
I know,
realistic
but can
number?
I
of
finish?
baby mom-
Can I finish real quick? I'm almost done. I'm just trying to make a point. I think that it just says that you don't respect yourself as a whole.
because you're not able to say, okay, this is how children are made, and I need to stop this process.
Yeah, but Rachel, Rachel, I'm with that
Yeah.
girl. I agree with you.
Okay, well, tell me why. Tell me why.
I agree with you, but I also agree with that girl. A woman with
Yeah,
You can't do that though. You can't agree two things though, opposite
Let
though.
him finish. Let
Right.
him finish.
Q, hold on, Q.
No,
Q,
no, no.
hold
I was just saying,
I
yeah,
know,
10
I
is
know.
absolute. I mean, it's crazy,
I
but
know.
I was
Let him
just
finish, man. Frank, let her finish, man. She's talking something nice, man. Why you guys rushing her, man? Why you guys rushing her, man? She's talking something good,
Okay,
man.
but I understand you guys are using 10, but
10
let's
baby
use a
daddies,
realistic number. Like, come on
10
now, like
kids,
5
okay,
maybe.
okay.
You
You
can
got
use your
4
own number. She
kids
just throw a
with
number
4
out there.
different baby daddies. That's realistic. Is that
4.
what you need me to correct?
Okay,
I don't know. I still said, I think
Even
that
the
says a lot
10, you
about
are
you.
right, man. There
If
is a
that's a lot
woman
to
with
you,
the
then I
10
like
baby
that number.
daddies.
I
There
would
is
just
a woman with 10 baby daddies,
stop
man.
yelling.
You're right.
Your background is
listen,
yelling.
but that's not realistic.
Now
4 is
4 is
realistic.
realistic. I that's all I wanted to like. Can you say a
Yeah,
realistic
if the
number?
confusion is the amount of kids and amount of baby daddies, what I'm trying to say is a lot of baby daddies and not one are the same. That says a lot about you.
I don't think it do. You're right, but I don't think it does because if you had 5 kids from one baby daddy and he's not around, that says a lot too.
Exactly.
That, okay,
That
let me
says
say
that
this one,
man,
Frank.
that to me says that man could have made
Rochelle,
a
let me help
decision
you
to
out.
leave.
Rochelle,
So wait,
let me help you out. Let me help you
so
out.
what does this say
Let me
about
help
my
you out.
dad? And he has 3 different baby mamas. We all have
I can't hear you, that girl.
because we
Over
He's
the
a
background noise.
I don't want to talk about personal because I don't want to talk about your dad. Man,
Okay,
you shouldn't
that's
bring that
you
one
can talk
because
about
it's
my
not
dad
fair.
because my opinion
No,
on
no,
him
no,
is
no.
never gonna
I
change
respect
no
you.
matter
You know,
what
to
type
be
of
honest
man.
with
Anyways, like
to
I
be
was
honest,
saying,
to be honest with you,
so what do you
to be
my dad had 3
I
different
can't really
baby
hear everyone.
mamas. We all have different mothers, right? But he's providing
No,
for
I
each
got the
of
same
us.
situation, that girl.
We're all pretty,
Yeah.
you know, we all have a level head. He's happy, he's fine, he's well. It's just because he didn't find the woman that was compatible with him with those other baby mamas that he had. And he's not even married to any of our mothers either. But does that make him a
So his
bad
picker's off.
person? I could agree with that. His picker is off. I can agree
No,
with
his
that.
picker's off.
Yeah, and I can agree with that. No, I can agree with that. But like all the other
So,
name bashing and stuff, like I don't
oh no, I'm
think that
not name
correlates
bashing.
with that.
I'm just saying that says a lot
No,
about
not
you.
you
That says that.
necessarily, just general.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just saying
Yeah.
that would be a red flag to me because you're either choosing the same woman over and over and over, which is what happened with my dad, right? He's got 4 kids with 4 different baby mamas. He does not choose the right people. So what makes me that next person the right person?
Because you might bring more value.
But they have to
You might,
walk in it and find out, right? You have to
you might,
find out.
Rachel, you might bring some to the table that the other girls or the other women couldn't, and y'all might have a more compatible relationship than he had with the others.
Now, can I say, may I add age?
But I'm
may I
not willing
add
to
age
marry
to
that
it?
man.
Because
Sorry.
I'm a 23-year-old woman and a cisgender woman, and I understand that men nowadays and women as well, because I play on both sides of the fence, the body count number, honestly, if it's above, let me be realistic, if it's above 5, you can't really be mad. How can you be mad? Because of the day and age we're in. We're in a day and age where kids are being hypersexualized, smeshalized. My bad, Nick. We're in a day and age where it's easy to access corn. We're in a day and age where it's easy to get into a club if you have a fake ID. It's easy to do all these things as a younger person, okay? And you're building up your body count, but we wouldn't necessarily call it fun. Honestly, you just having fun.
But that says a lot about the
looking-
parenting to me.
Rochelle, let me speak some. That girl, you know, I've no smoke with you. I love you. I respect you. I tend to grow as I'm talking to you. Like that's why I don't want to talk about based on your family because it's not good for anybody.
Yeah, my dad's a good man.
Q, you're hard to hear, hon. Q, you're hard
Just like
to hear.
Rachel
There's
said,
so much
he was just a
background
bad
noise.
picker. Like I agree with Rachel. There's such thing as a bad picker. You could pick bad people, and but you have to learn. You have to go through these women and learn what you like and what you don't like. And that's the thing. A lot of people aren't raised that way. Everybody wants people to be perfect nowadays, and that's not it. First of all, you have to, as a people, we're like, think about it already. We're already put back as a disadvantage. So there's one thing, and we're having to grow each and every day. If you have this one person and you're like, oh, I'm in love with this person, this, that, and the third, you have a kid with them, and then later down the road in life, it's like, I'm growing apart from you. Like, maybe we're not as alike as I thought we were. Then that's when you mature and you say, hey, I need to step away from this because we're not growing together.
You know
So
the
you
best
vet that person before you have children with them.
you know the best thing for a woman is don't fall in love with the man. Just love him. Don't fall in love. You know what? When you fall in love, is what is going to happen is, let me finish this. What's going to happen is when you fall in love, you're going to ask too much question. You're going to say, where are you? Okay, 1 second. Let me get out of this one. So what I'm saying
if I
is,
could just respond. Oh,
Michelle, 1
there we
second,
go.
man.
Q.
Michelle, 1
Yeah,
second.
no, I just couldn't. I couldn't hear
No,
you,
we were
Q.
just saying we
Can
couldn't hear you. We got you.
Now I take the headphone off. So what
Yeah.
I'm saying is like this, right? A woman don't fall in love with the man. Just love him. If you want a relationship to go farther. Why? If you fall in love, what tend to happen to a woman is they tend to ask, because they're so in love, they don't want to miss that person. They want to be around that person. So they ended up creating a problem for that relationship. But if you love that person, you don't bother him. That makes the relationship to go farther. You see? But a lot of women, they fall in love and ended up asking too much question and asking, where are you? Why you not home? Why you know what I'm saying? All these things, and
So
makes
you're
a man wanna
you're
stay
saying a
outside.
man should chase a woman at all times?
No, man shouldn't chase a woman. He should respect a woman, because
Well, what
once
I'm
you
saying
chase it,
is,
women have to chase a man. Women have to
don't.
chase a man. Men have to respect a woman, because it's a relationship like this. If a man chase a woman, that woman she's not gonna love him. She will leave him at the end of the day. If a woman chase that man, most likely that relationship stays longer and is more happier, is more productive. Because why? When woman chase you, she will do anything that makes the man to stay more longer, appreciate her, and respect her. And men
Why not chase each
respect a
other?
woman. No,
Well, what I'm
that
saying,
it doesn't
that
work that
girl.
way. It doesn't work that way.
What I'm saying, that girl, is don't have kids with these men. Put something in place to make that not happen until you find the right man. Quit having kids with 10 different people.
Okay, and sometimes kids arise through different measures. You know, sometimes people get
Not
caught in
10,
and
not
sometimes
10 or
I
4
think
from
it's
4
not
different
10,
people.
not 10 or not 10, but I mean,